Hello my darlings, welcome to my channel. My name is Kehinde. Most of my friends call me Kenny, and today I will be sharing with you tips and things you can do to elevate your style and how to look put together and expensive on a budget. But before we get into it, guys, if you could please like this video and subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. There's going to be lots of content coming and I would hate for you to miss any of it. The first tip I have on how to look elevated and elegant on a budget is grooming. I mean, sometimes I feel like it doesn't really cost you a thing to groom yourself. You know, get your hair done, make sure that your nails are done. I spend about $40 on my nails every month. I get the dip powder SNS and it lasts me for a month. I get the gel powder on my feet and that's about $35 and that's $75 every month. That might be a lot for some people, and for another person it is change. So if you don't have $75 to spare every month, you can, you know, get the gel nail polish and do it yourself. Just make sure that you don't have chipped nails. If you are someone who has good hair, beautiful hair, girl, I envy you, then wear your hair out. Just make sure that it is done beautifully and you do not look tacky. So grooming is very important because people pay attention to how you look. The little things you think that people are not seeing, they see. Just make sure that your nails are done, you don't have chipped nail, your hair is done, and you're not ashy. I go out sometimes and I see people, you know, with white feet and they look ashy. They're not just paying attention to, you know, their feet and their ends. You want to make sure that you're carrying lotion with you at all times. The second tip is undergarments. I know you're thinking, what does undergarments have to do with anything? Yes, it does have to do with a lot. I go out sometimes and I see some women, they do not have bra underneath their clothes and they have boobs, big boobs. I mean, if you are a bit smaller on that side, you might be able to get away with it. But if you have big boobs and you're not wearing a bra and your boobs are just they're going this way, just flapping around, and it's just not a good look, guys. It is not a look. Try to wear undergarments, try to wear a bra, and make sure that you're buying the ones, you know, push-up bra, the ones that pack you well and make your, you know, girls look beautiful. So undergarments are important. And also for panties, I see some people when I go out, you can see their panty lines underneath their clothes. I think it's very tacky. If you don't like thongs, I wear thongs. I think they're sexy, but if that's not your juice, I get it, I understand. Just make sure that the panties you are buying are not the ones that have the visible lines. Buy the ones with no hem on them. I don't know what they call them. You know, just stay away from the granny panties. Apologies to any grannies out there, but just buy, you know, ones that people cannot see underneath your dress or anything like that, because I feel like that is very tacky. So pay attention to your bra and your panties. My third tip on how to look elevated and put together on a budget is shop classic pieces. You might want to avoid trendy things and go for things that are classic and will be here for years and years to come. By classic pieces, I mean your blazers, your button downs, your dress pants, your dresses, your black dresses. I feel like everyone looks good in black. When you don't know what to wear, just put on a black dress, put on a jean, a black blazer, or whatever color you prefer, and some t-shirts, and maybe your loafers or some pumps, some heels, and you're good to go. Those are classic pieces. They're not trendy, but they will be here for a long time. Remember the Balenciaga sneakers, the ugly ones, the LV ones that were trendy a few years ago? Nobody wears them anymore because they're no longer trendy. So imagine if you spent a lot of money on those sneakers because they were trendy and you just wanted to buy into that trend, and now no one is wearing them. Sometimes I wonder what happened. Like something was trendy 2 years ago and you go on social media, you cannot find it on any influencer. It is crazy and it just blows my mind. So you want to, these people are influencers, but you want to stay away from trendy stuff, especially if you're trying to look put together on a budget. Buy the things that you can afford, the things that will be here for a long time, the things that you can rock any day to any event. That's your dresses, your denims, your blazers, your t-shirts, your button-down shirts, your wristwatch, your jewelry, you know, things that will last you for a long time. My fourth tip is pay attention to fabrics and materials. You want to go for natural fabrics like wool, cotton, silk, satin. The other day I went to the mall and I saw a beautiful dress in Express. I walked in to, you know, see how much it costs. I saw $7.99 and I was like, wow, $80 for a top. Although it looked beautiful, I decided to look at the tag inside of it and it said 100% polyester. And I was like, no ma'am, we're not gonna do that. $80 for polyester, they must be out of their minds. You know, I would rather go to Saks or Nordstrom Rack to get a top for $100. Maybe the top was originally $300 and it was discounted and now it's $100 and it's real silk and real wool. I would spend money on that. I know this will last me for a long time. We're talking about sustainability, right? I'm not gonna buy a polyester shirt or whatever for $80. That is a lot of money to spend on something that's not gonna last you. So you want to pay attention to fabrics. And also imagine if you wore a silk shirt or a satin shirt at least, and you paired it with a pant trouser, or maybe even denim, and you have some pumps, some black pumps on, and your black bag. Wearing that alone makes you look like you have your life together. It makes you look expensive and just put together. But polyester, or this is lycra material, I don't know what you guys call them here. Those materials that Fashion Nova uses a lot, you know them? Those ones, the ones that are made, the gym clothes materials, those ones. You want to stay away from them. You want to invest more in pieces that are going to last you, like wool, silk, cotton, and satin. So start paying attention to your materials. When you want to buy something, make sure that you're looking at the tag to see if it's actually worth it, if it's worth spending that much money on it. Alright guys, my next tip is wear perfumes. Imagine if you walked into a place and people just looked back and are like, who just walked in? I like when I have that kind of effect on people, and that's why I spend money on perfumes. I like when you go somewhere and people compliment you. Everyone is asking, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? You smell so beautiful. For some people, they don't like the attention. I don't like attention like that. But when it comes to perfumes, I like it when people compliment me on what I have on. I would say spend $100, $120 on a perfume that people would smell on you and go gaga. Then buying, for example, Victoria's Secret's perfume for $20. I don't know how much they sell them now. It's only gonna last on you for maybe an hour if you're lucky. So why spend $20 or $30 on 5 of that when you can buy one perfume that's gonna last you for about 8-9 hours, and people are gonna compliment you on it, and it'll make you smell like a powerful woman. You know what I mean? Like a beautiful, elegant woman. This perfume is about $130. It is beautiful, beautiful, guys. This perfume will last about 8 hours on you, on your skin. And on your shirt or your clothes, it will even last longer. So you want to invest in things like this rather than going for, let's say, these ones. These are sprays, body sprays. I don't know what you call them, that I picked from Bath and Body Works. I usually use to spray these in my braids when I have braids. That's what I use them for. I mean, apologies to anyone who actually sprays this as their perfume of the day, but I wouldn't do that. This is a spray that I just spray on my hair, and yeah, it's not really the best. If you're lucky, they will stay 30 minutes on you, and that's all you get. So you might want to, you know, just pay more money and spend your money on a perfume that's gonna stay on you for about 8 hours, and people will smell you and just go bananas. Alright darlings, my next tip is save some money and buy good leather bags. You're better off paying $200 for a Coach bag, or maybe $250, $300 for a Tory Burch bag, than walking into TJ Maxx and buying Steve Madden or, I don't know, Tommy Hilfiger bags. Those bags are not gonna last you at all. Most times they look tacky. They just have these horrible designs sometimes. So imagine having 4 to 5 of those bags. You probably pay what, $200 for all of it, and when you can actually pay $200 for a good leather bag that will last you for years and years, one that you can even pass down to someone else if you want. And who says your situation is going to remain this way forever? You might become a billionaire tomorrow or next tomorrow or a few years from now, and then you can move on to buying more luxury goods. But for now, just buy a leather bag that you can carry, and when you go out, people look at you like, oh, she looks beautiful, instead of buying the tacky bags from Steve Madden and the ones that have chains on them and just look horrible. So I would say, save a little money. I know for someone might say, I don't have that kind of money. Or you just wait until Black Friday and decide that this year I'm going to get myself one good bag, and wait till Christmas or when they have sales and just shop and get a good one. So it's better to have those ones than have 5 ugly ones. My next tip on how to elevate yourself and look put together on a budget is your outerwears. Guys, your coats and your blazers, they just take you from 0 to 100 sometimes. I don't mind paying money and buying good coats for winter and fall, and most times I wait until when they have sales. I almost never pay full price for my coats. I wait until maybe summer to get my coats when they are on sale, because no one is buying them at that point and you almost spend nothing at that point. So just instead of buying a coat for $50, a coat, it's not wool, it's not gonna keep you warm, it looks cheap, why not wait until Mango has sales and buy a good coat for $150? Maybe it was originally supposed to be $300 and they have sale and you buy it for $150. It just elevates your look, it makes you look put together. And this brings me to my next point. Always shop out of season. I've been shopping for summer and spring since fall of last year, fall of 2021. Yes, I've been doing that because I spent almost nothing on these dresses because no one was buying them. Everyone was buying sweaters and boots for winter and fall, and I bought most of my dresses when they were almost nothing. They were 50 to 70% off, because it's easier and cheaper to shop out of season than to shop when things are trendy, when your sizes are out of stock. And if you're a solid medium, you know what I mean. When your sizes are out of stock and everyone is trying to get their hands on the beautiful and fancy stuff, and you have to pay original price for it. So always try to shop out of season. Shop for winter clothes in the summer and shop for summer clothes and spring clothes in the fall and winter time. It is smart and it'll save you a lot of money. My next tip is know your body type. So if you are, let's say you're medium and you're always trying to fit into small clothes, it doesn't make any sense to me, okay? So you might want to buy your size, and if you have to size up, do it. There's nothing wrong with that. And while you're working on getting back to that shape you dream of, for now, the shape that you're in, the body that you're in, love it and buy things that fit your body type. If you have skinny legs, stay away from things that make you look even more skinny. If you're already, chubby, and you know the things that make you look chubby, you want to stay away from things like that. Stay away from things that make you look like you're actually bigger than you are. So know your body type and buy things that fit you. If you're buying cutout dresses or cutout tops that have cutouts on the side, you know that your folds are going to come out, right? You know your folds are horrible and you don't like them. Why buy the dress? Why buy the top? So buy things that fit you, and buy things that will hide, your insecurities, the parts of you where you don't want to show to people. Guys, the next tip I have for you is shop at outlet malls or outlet stores. Shop at stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Saks of Faith, Nordstrom Rack. Especially TJ Maxx and Marshalls, you do not want to sleep on them. Sometimes they have designer clothes and good shoes. I have seen Stuart Weitzman, I have seen Versace inside of TJ Maxx, and I pick up good stuff from there. I pick up my basics. I never spend excess on basics. I go into TJ Maxx and I pick up my basics. I pick up my t-shirts, my jeans, mostly my jeans. I mostly wear Zara jeans, but I buy a lot of my jeans from TJ Maxx and Marshalls as well. Also, don't sleep on Saks of Faith and Nordstrom Rack. You'd be surprised at the deals that you can get from over there, and the things are good quality that have been discounted. Let's say a top was supposed to be $300 or maybe even $400. You can get it for as low as $70 at Saks of Faith, but you're getting quality, and you can never compare those quality with high fashion. Let's say high street fashion, places like Zara or H&M. You see Zara sometimes wants to sell you a dress for $70, a dress that's not even worth it. You look at the quality and you start to wonder to yourself, what is going on? But you can spend that same $70 at Saks of Faith on a Tahari dress or a DKNY dress. You don't always have to wear high street fashion. You don't always have to buy from Zara and places like H&M. Mango even has better qualities than Zara. Sometimes I feel like Zara isn't worth it at all, but everyone is crazy about them. And if that's what you like, of course, go ahead and do you, baby. But try to spend your money, your $50 that you're going to spend at Zara, try to spend it at Saks of Faith sometimes, and you will get a better quality for that money. The final tip I have for you guys is confidence. Guys, it is important to pay attention to how you feel about yourself. You want to walk with confidence. You want to talk with confidence. You want to act like you know what you're doing. Okay? I always tell people I'm never gonna look like what I'm going through, and this is not a case of faking it till you make it. It's just you looking like you have your life together, regardless of the circumstances you're going through or what your situation is. You want to walk with confidence. You want to smile. You want to be grateful. You want to compliment others. You want to say thank you. And that brings me to the next and final point, which is character. Character is everything. Pay attention to these things. Be nice. Just be nice. There's a saying that in a world where you can be anything, choose to be kind. Okay, be kind to people. You might have a Chanel dress on or a Gucci shoe, and your attitude is nasty. Nobody wants to associate themselves with people who behave in a nasty way. So you want to be nice. You want to make sure that even though you look elevated on the outside, you're nice on the inside, and people want to associate themselves with you. All right. So walk with confidence and smile, and just carry yourself with grace. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram. I'm more active on there and I post every day. Also, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think about this video, and share tips with the ladies, how you shop and the places that you go to get discounts, and how you look elevated and put together on a budget. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.